What's up, stimulus seekers and worried fiscal conservatives? Welcome back to the late night grind. I wanted to make a quick video just giving you an update on what's going on in Washington regarding the stimulus package. As of this morning, there was word that Joe Manchin, along with a group of other Democratic senators, were actually meeting with Joe Biden discussing the stimulus plan this morning. Hey everyone, my name is Randy. Welcome back to the late night grind. And I have some new information here for you about what Joe Manchin and Joe Biden have been discussing. So just before that, go ahead, click that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, if you're new to the channel. And whether you're a subscriber or not, go ahead, click that thumbs up button. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. If you do that, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, let's get into it. Now, Joe Manchin came out, and if you're a stimulus seeker, he's got a lot of you worried. So here's what he is actually proposing to President Joe Biden. It's been said that he supports a $300 per week unemployment boost rather than the $400 per week boost that was actually just passed by the House of Representatives. He said it's inconsistent with what we're doing right now, and at this point there's no reason to incentivize people to not look for work, assuming that in a couple of months many more businesses will be opening to many more people and will therefore need more employees. But the bigger part of the news is that he's actually been discussing with President Joe Biden the issue of the income levels in terms of who would actually be eligible or qualify to receive these $1,400 stimulus checks. Now, Joe Manchin and Joe Biden both have said they support the $1,400 number, and they're not moving off of that. But what Joe Manchin wants to do is continue to make this more targeted. So this morning, he and a group of other senators were talking to Joe Biden about it, and this gets some stimulus seekers a little bit more worried. Because a couple of weeks ago, actually multiple times, Joe Biden has said he's not open to discussing the $1,400 number, but he is open to discussing more targeted options, including lowering the income threshold for those that would be eligible to receive these stimulus checks. Now, as it stands right now, if you're a single person, $75,000 a year and under in adjusted gross income. If you're a couple, $150,000 a year and under would qualify you for the full payments. After that, if you're a single, anything over $100,000 would disqualify you. But if you're between that $75,000 and $100,000 mark, you'd still get a stimulus. It would just be a little bit less. And for couples, $200,000 would be the cutoff, where if you make between $150,000 and $200,000, you would still get a stimulus, but it would be phased out. So Joe Manchin has not mentioned specific numbers yet. I've watched a few interviews as well as read a few articles about what he's been talking about, and he kind of has been beating around the bush in terms of numbers. He basically just continues to say, well, we're negotiating. But this is an important topic because this could skim millions of eligible Americans off the top that would have gotten the stimulus from not getting it at all, or maybe even falling into that category where you would receive less. So since that news came out, wanted to make a quick update video for you guys. And if you want to follow along and see all the details when this stuff gets resolved, go ahead, click that subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon, as well as give this video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And what that'll do is YouTube will then notify you when I release a new video, which you do, of course, when I get some new information. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching and follow along, and I'll see you guys on the next video.